Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the crawfish kickback. All roads lead to Brazos Bend State Park in Needville, Texas. This event will sell out, so get your tickets ASAP. Oh, and we almost forgot. There will be a domino and spades tournament. So on May 25th, 2024, get you game hands ready. Like that song says, let's have some fun. Also, there will be other dishes in the menu for those of you that don't eat crawfish to be announced soon. Let's make this Memorial Day weekend one to remember.
Man, what going on, family? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate y'all being here. Yes. Now, where am I at? Down here. Now, we're going to have a conversation today, family. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it a stack. We're going to keep it a whole stack. We're going to have a real conversation. None of this is intended to be or have a derogatory or negative connotation towards persons or people who choose or decide to support whoever they choose or decide to support. But that same energy go both ways now, don't it? Ain't it? That same energy go both ways. So we're going to talk about it. If you get squeamish easily or uncomfortable easy or easily offended when you in the midst of grown folk conversations, this probably ain't going to be the conversation for you, for shizzle. So, first off, I just want to jump right into it, but I'm going to do what I always do because I believe deeply in a Southern hospitality, baby. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like, boy, who raised you? And other times it's like, boy, I got some home training, ain't it? So with that being said, I got to speak to the family, and then we're going to get into it. Song 146, Home and Garden. How you doing, my sister? Thank you for being here and listening while you driving. She said, what's going on, fam? How you doing? Welcome in. Y'all better get in here and enjoy yourself. Regional Sky Girl, what's going on, my sister? How you doing? Welcome in. The Virginia Bushcrafter. How you doing, young man? Thank you, sir. Thank you for being here. Drew, bruh, what's good, family? Much love to you and the wife, you and the family. Thank you for being here. E-King Farmer, how you doing? Thank you. Astatine 85, thank you. Peace and blessings, family. Thank you for being here. Happy Mac, what's going on, fam? Happy Mac, you better get in here and enjoy yourself. Karen's Little Garden, how you doing? Now, as you see, we're gardening heavy. We kind of 2A heavy. We cover a lot of different genres because that's what African Dreaming is. We are not a niche, so to speak, channel. We do a little bit of it all. We talk about a little bit of it all. We cover a little bit of it all. Family man, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Man, you better get in here and enjoy yourself, bro. For shizzle. Now, I said all that to say this with this conversation that we're getting ready to have right now. Y'all, what's up, 10? The Educated Natural. How you doing, my sister? Family. I usually and very seldom, I have, had conversations or lives about this or that current event or more pop culture type stuff, which I rarely do because that really ain't my bag. That ain't my thing. That ain't what I'm into. That ain't how I move. I observe, but I don't participate, if that make any sense, right? Hold on, did I see J Mia? Okay, I'm not crazy. Official J Mia, thank you, my sister. How you doing? One of our lovely moderators. Thank you for being in here, family. Hey, Shanna. What's going on? Shout out to Jason. Shout out to both of y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Now, when it comes to this whole situation with Roda Osman, aka the Brick Lady. I'm talking about this again for two reasons. And I haven't spoken on it or said nothing about it until now for these same two reasons. For one, it's in Texas. For two, the way that I saw grown, fully adult men and women treating each other on Octavia Butler's internet made me clutch my pearls. Made me clutch my pearls. I was taken aback. Because it's like, hold on a minute, man. This story is 16 hours old. Or this story 24 hours old. Or this story ain't even 48 hours old. And I saw grown men and women declaring this side, declaring that side, putting their stakes in the ground and going hard as hell. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? What do you do? What do you do? That's one thing that I believe in vehemently, and I encourage other people to at least keep it in the back of your mind. I seen people racing. I saw people racing. I saw people racing to the algorithm. I seen people racing to be the first one to do a live about it. I seen people racing to be the first one to drop a video about it. I just saw people racing to have strong, deep, emotional feelings toward this, and this shit barely just happened. The age we live in. What's up, G Mama Groves? How you doing, young lady? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. By the way, y'all, this is a pop-up, but if you want to share this joint out, I ain't gonna hold it against you. I ain't gonna hold it against you. Now, why am I talking about? Well, I already gave y'all two reasons. Why am I talking about this Brick Lady situation again? Because I haven't discussed it since. I think it all went down September of matter of fact, I would encourage people, you can revisit the live. You can revisit the live that I did. I remember, I think me and April were in Dar es Salaam. We were in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. I did the live outside on the patio. I had my opinions like I got right now. I have my thoughts like I got right now. I addressed some parts of it, but I said time will tell. Truth gonna come out in the wash. It's gonna come out in the wash, baby. And I'll be damned. Here we are. Here we are. I need to know, and I want to know. Somebody put a four for me. Put a four in the chat if you have heard about this story, heard about this situation. Remember the live that I did way back in either September or October when there were a lot there was a shockingly large group, both men and women, of people who look like me, my same hue, complexion, and all of that shit, who was saying, and I'm saying what they said. All you gotta do is turn on your computer or you open your phone and go back and look. A whole lot of them done took down a lot of what they said back then. They've taken it down. A whole lot of them ain't had shit to say in the last couple of days or in the last week. Everything from specifically black men is bullet bags. We ain't ish. We ain't protesting for y'all no more. We hope these cops F y'all up. We hope this happened to you. We hope that happened to you. And I'm going to touch on people who felt that way and spoke that way over the course of this live right here. I didn't take it personal, but at the same time, it was like, damn. I don't know if y'all ever have eye-opening moments, but even if it is a stranger, somebody who you ain't never made their acquaintance, Y'all, sometimes it's eye-opening to know that it's people out there in the world that feel that way about you, and you ain't never shook their hand, you ain't never cussed them out, you ain't never talked bad about their mama, you ain't never robbed or stole from them, you ain't never did a damn thing to them. And yes, some of the loudest and strongest voices were women, were black women. Some of whom who put me in the mind because of the way they look and the way they sound of their voice. Damn, I got a cousin. You look just like my cousin. Or you, ma'am, you look just like my auntie. You look like my other auntie. You look like my grandma or remind me of my grandma. Y'all got the same mannerism. Getting on Octavia Butler's internet saying that all men, and most specifically all black men, ain't shit. With their whole chest, 10 toes down. I don't get into the back and forth beefing with people and all. That's just silly to me. I don't. I just don't. It's not fun. I don't get joy out of it. So I never took it there. But can y'all believe that after that live, it was actually people who ain't been back to my channel since. And I think I took a pretty fair, down the middle assessment of both sides. What's going on, the off grid trucker? Sonya Siegler, how you doing? Damn, I'm missing folk. I'm over here talking. Teagsy. Teagsy, how you doing, man? Tapped in and joined Gardner. Yes, so yes. Okay. Happy Mac. Psalm still in here. All right, y'all. So let's continue the conversation. So all of this was around September of last year. Obviously, it pissed some people off. Just the sheer fact of having open dialogue and conversation about these types of issues. I walked away reinvigorated with a more pronounced accepting of certain things, if that makes sense. I walked away being reminded that not only in social media, but in our real everyday lives, oftentimes and sometimes, and hopefully sparingly, there are people in this world who are provocateurs. There are people in this world we live in who are nothing more than agents of chaos. Damn what the situation is. If it's an opportunity to cause upheaval and they can be an addition to that, their sentiments are 100% disingenuous. They didn't give a damn about that woman. They didn't give a damn about the circumstance of the situation. It was nothing more than an opportunity to say all men and black men ain't shit. Excuse me if you got your kids, which I apologize. I rarely use, I watch my language. Mostly. Odoms, what's going on, Odoms? Odoms and my man came in here, Wayne, what's going on, brother? Shout out Texas family. Better get in here and enjoy yourself, bro. Miss Shirley, OG Gardner. Miss Shirley, come on in a little bit, y'all. This ain't gonna be no super long one. This ain't gonna be no super long one. I got people that I want to catch tonight while I do other stuff. Miss Shirley, come on in a little bit. Odoms, come on in a little bit. Y'all know the Thursday night thing. So I'm gonna go on and get to it. But I'm trying to preface this conversation with why I feel the way I feel and what I saw. I just, you got to do it in doses. I believe it's a lot of really good people and great people out in this world. And I know good and damn well from life experience, there's a whole lot of people who will cut your throat with the knife they just pulled out your back to finish the job. Mm, mm, mm. With that being said, hey, precious pieces, how you doing, family? Let's get into it, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and run a little bit of a little bit of reminders. It's so much out there, so much information, so much this, so much that, so much that. I had to condense and consolidate this so this wouldn't be one of them forever live, one of them lifelong lives. Them 3, 4, 5 hours. You can't do that today. We're gonna get to it. I'm gonna start here. And then we're gonna break down and talk about each piece of this, each piece of that. I got some other information I want to make sure I get out before I get out of here. Um, but I am gonna start with this part before I play any content. YouTube, this is for educational and or entertainment purposes. So there's that for one. Also, victims. There are really, really people, both men, women, and children out here who have real problems, who are being assaulted, who are being beaten and abused, both verbally and physically, and SA'd. One of the most frustrating things about all of this, when events like this take place so publicly, even if it's not me, and even if it's not you, there is a segment of society out there that are saying, I ain't believing ish. Nobody else say no more, especially if it's a woman, especially if it's this person or if it's that person. And yet the loudest voices back when all of this first came out, either they completely quiet now, they acting like they haven't heard about it at all, or they doubling down, standing 10 toes down, even though all the facts are out there. The alleged facts. I have to be careful with this because this is the internet. The alleged facts, the charges that have been brought. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, what about the people that this shit really happened to? It was people who was ahead of me with the whole Carly Russell thing. It were people from right there, and hell at the time I'm in Africa. I'm just watching it unfold like everybody else. It's people from right there in where was it, Alabama? Was it Alabama or it was Alabama or Mississippi? I think it was Alabama. I can't remember. It were people from right there in the immediate area saying, "Ain't no way in hell. I don't believe. I don't." And I was still slow to reach a conclusion because I didn't know, and I know that other people know more than I know sometimes. Most of the time, oftentimes. How the hell am I gonna get out here and go hard like I got all the pieces of this and the fact? People who genuinely have concern don't use one of the worst things that could happen to another human being to catapult they talking points, they bullet points, they ideals, their ideology. Sincere people don't do that, in my opinion. But we gonna get into it, family. Let's get into this first little piece of coverage, and we gonna stop here and there and talk a little bit. Let's get it, y'all.
Who claimed a man threw a brick at her head because she would not give him her phone number is now wanted by.
Oh, come on. Y'all, technical difficulties, technical difficulties. Struggle stream is real, baby. The struggle stream is real. Let me pause that. Love Marlene 411. Deborah Garrett, what's going on, Deborah Garrett? How you doing? The off-grid trucker still in here with us. Y'all, it downloaded a little funny. So I don't know if we're gonna have issues with this or not. I'm gonna try to pull it back and then we're gonna see if we can get it going. Hold on, let me drop this down. And then I'm gonna remove it all together and try to bring it back in here, y'all. Oh, dang, right thing. I'm coming right now and see if I can. How did it not download? Huh. All right, y'all. I gotta redo something. I don't know what happened, boy. I guess you get to talking too much. Get to talking too much mess, or just speaking the truth. It could go either way. It's it is what it is. Let me go back over to my desktop. Yeah, it's for whatever reason it's re-downloading right now. So while that's re-downloading, I am going to just get back with y'all, and I'll say this. Hold on, let me turn my camera back on. Okay, get you off of there. Why are you on there? There we go. So basically, I want to bring the, I guess you could say, so to speak, the information. I don't necessarily want to call it receipts because I'm not personally invested in it. So it's not a defense of self. It's just a conversation that's centered around what did or what didn't happen. And for those of y'all who remember this story, old girl went viral because she come out and said a man walked up to her and asked her for her number, and she said no, and he beat her in the head with a brick. I will repeat. She went viral because she came out and said that a man approached her asking her for her number. She said no, and he picked up a brick and whooped her in the head with it. She got the knot. That's the thumbnail. She had, her face was however whatever. It meant she had a phone like this, doing like this, while all these people was racing to pick a side, be on the side, say this or that. When that video wasn't even 3, 4, 5 hours good yet. And as she was doing this, she said, all these black men back here, all these black men stood there and didn't do nothing. Those words in that moment was all some people needed. I remember that space of time last year when for about 2 months, I'm not kidding, for 2 months, every live, every video, it was people over on other streaming platforms. They literally doing 24-hour lives about this same subject matter for days on end. I saw what it did in the virtual world. I'm sure there existed some conversations out here in the physical world that may have not been equally as pleasant, or maybe it was just more impactful in certain online spaces, because y'all, there are content creators who, may I admit, are probably far more talented than myself. I've been with my wife for 20 some years. I don't have that much stuff to say about men and women relationships. It's absolutely amazing. That's what they whole channel, they style, they brand, everything is built on men not being worth a damn, and then in the other direction, women not being worth a damn. I'm not even knocking them for their hustle, because that's how they built themselves up to who they are, how they are. That's cool. But it started to get dangerous Because in this situation, people got real death threats, allegedly. In this situation, the one thing I don't have to allege, I can speak for myself, from my own personal conversations with people, online interactions, and in real life. There are people out here now who will be growingly reluctant to believe real victims. I can't emphasize that enough. I can't emphasize that enough. Real victims. Oh, I see somebody came in here. Oh, I think I spoke to everybody. Dolores, what's going on? Off-Grid Trucker said something that I said that I think might be why we lost some subscribers. I think it were people who didn't like me or April after that. The Off-Grid Trucker said, honestly, I would have been there. I wouldn't have done anything. That pushed some people over the edge. When I said that, well, what if it was your mama? Or what if it was your sister? I said it like this. If it was my mama or my sister, I would hope that if they saw, if first off, if it's real, if that's really what's happening. You damn right. If I'm at the house and my mama out grocery shopping, or my wife is out grocery shopping, and somebody beating the hell out of her in the middle of aisle 8, I would hope a man, woman, child, immigrant worker, trans person, squirrel, somebody get in there and get this fool off my wife. Yes, you damn right. But if they didn't, how in the hell am I going to be mad or have issue with somebody who didn't do something for somebody that they don't know, and I'm mad at somebody that I don't know because they didn't do something for somebody they didn't know? Make that shit make sense. Make that make sense. Something else people got mad at me for. In the midst of all of this, you know what one of the other biggest quiet stories was? I believe it was Florida. A couple, mother and father of 6 children, did that very thing in a store because a woman was being attacked, and the aggressor raised up on him and hit him 6 times. Sent him mad. As a matter of fact, he hit him. He aggressed him via that tool, I think twice. Dude fell down, went and stood over him, and then finished the deed. And people out here acting like why everybody don't want to get right involved in everything when they don't know what's going on. Now that time has passed, I was reminded that the more I look back at it, and I look at people who done deleted they TikToks, or they done deleted they videos, or they done did this or that. Some of y'all didn't believe that shit when you were saying it, nor would you do it. You didn't believe it when you were saying it. And until I've seen you actually assert and risk your life and your freedom in a circumstance like that, you could tell me you do anything. You could tell me you would do it. Well, if I was there, it ain't going. Nigga, I don't know. It shit sound good. It sound real good. But it's that how it really is. I'm gonna check this video, y'all, and see if it's done re-downloaded. Struggle streaming ain't for everybody, baby. It ain't fun. It ain't what you want to do. It is not what you want to do. Let's see if we can get it one more time. I'm gonna try one more time here to put this right now, and then I'm gonna get back to some of the comments. Right now.
The woman at the center of a viral video who claimed a center of a viral video who claimed a man threw a brick at her head because she would not give him her phone number is now wanted by Houston police. This story got national attention after that woman live streamed what she claimed was the aftermath on Instagram and started a GoFundMe. Only KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is talking with the prosecutor on this case tonight. He joins us live near the Galleria with the latest. Bryce.
Daniela, Houston police got called to this street in September, and when they arrived, the woman seen in that viral video told them that an Uber driver threw a brick at her head and then tried to kidnap her. But tonight, she has become the focus of this criminal investigation because Houston police say the surveillance footage captured by cameras on this street doesn't match her story.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watched.
This video with more than 1 million
OG, thank you. Appreciate that, Big Rooster. Sorry, y'all. What I was saying was shout out Big Rooster Show. What's up, fam? Thank you, family man. I had to stop there because not only, hey Nikki, what's going on in the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick? How you doing, my sister? Not only did you concoct a lie in the moment, which we're gonna get to that, allegedly, an alleged lie, because no conviction has been set forth as of yet, right? Just charges. You took the time to purposefully do this right here and say all these black men behind me did nothing. You took the time to include people who just walking down the damn street and say they didn't even help me. They didn't even do, which just set off this firestorm of people like, see, that's why black men ain't shit. That's why I don't want to be with y'all. That's why I don't, and I'm like, I don't get into that part of it. But again, been married, that ain't my business. My input on the dating shit is slim to none. And damn near only when somebody asks me, and I'm still reluctant to tell them, hell, I don't know, I'm just blessed. Chalk it up to that. But it did something both in online spaces and in the real world, because this was the hottest thing for like 2 months. And I saw what it did. Anyway, I'm elaborating more on the other side of this. Let's keep going, y'all. So let's keep going. I might shouldn't have stopped it. Go back a little bit. Come on. Don't you stop on me. Oh, hell. Well, as you can see on the screen while I'm trying to see if it's going to reload, got over 1 million views. This is just on one social media platform. Over 1 million views in the first day or so. From all of this mess, let me go back to my desktop, y'all. We got another product we're gonna be talking about pretty soon here, because y'all, this struggle streaming can't go on for forever. It just can't go on for forever. I can't do it. We're trying to work with a company and get us some good internet out here. All right. It won't let me open it again. I guess that's as far as it got. Okay. All right, y'all. So while that re-downloads again, YouTube gonna get me. If you don't know, now you know. While I'm working on that, I'm gonna use this opportunity to get to another something. A lot of people have had issues for reuse content, this and that. If you're gonna reuse content or share somebody else's content, and they a type of person or entity or whatever that's on top of their stuff, YouTube make it pretty clear how it's acceptable and how it's not acceptable. I would love for us to just play this whole thing all the way through, and then that be the end of it. And then I talk about it at the end. But if you don't take these breaks and section this stuff out and actually add to the dialogue, then that would be me literally just using somebody else's content for my own gain. That's why that's a big thing right now. That's why so many people is getting hemmed up. That's why other people tripping. That's why, like, it's a lot, man. You got to play your card right. And again, I don't get into that too much because all y'all grown and everybody can do what they want to do. But, you know, do it at your own. Hell, I be playing music sometimes. I do all kind of cool stuff. I'm not saying y'all should do it because it might not work out well for you. Might not work out well for me. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again, I live on the edge a little bit. Big difference between strikes and whatchamacallit. I know Tanya S. Tanya S said it all. She said, Jay, you had better internet in Africa. Oh my God. I don't even know if I'm still up here. I hope somebody can still see me. I think I'm still on her. Yeah, let me turn my phone down. Yes, I did. Tanya, yes, I did. I had better internet in Africa than I am out in rural East Texas. I think I'm still going. Baby, have you ever did this before where it don't get the full, where it keep kicking the file out or off? Because I've put it back up here 3 times. It won't play the whole thing. It'll say it's fully downloaded, and then it won't.
It's stopping at the same spot.
It went a little further this time. I stopped it so I could talk, and then it did it. Now I gotta go back. Well, it's showing me that it's still on the. I guess this next go round it's at the halfway mark.
Oh, so it's not out.
It was last time. It said the last 2 times. This is my 3rd time doing it, and then it'll like play, and then I just have to keep going back checking, y'all. I just have to keep going back checking, and then we can get back into that part of the conversation. But or finish watching the whatchamacallit. What's up, Hood Therapy? First time seeing you in here. I'm missing some comments. I want to make sure I didn't not speak to nobody. But yeah, man, just getting on this. I just don't. I don't get no joy out of seeing no parts of this conversation, no parts of this issue, because nobody really won, in my opinion. I mean, she could have won if that lick had worked and she got that 42 racks from the GoFundMe, but that got shut down. So allegedly she didn't receive those funds, but also allegedly, according to court documents, she requested that a friend set it up on her behalf. And I'm just, that's another part of it for me. Because there's real folk out here who need real help. And baby, the educated natural said, hey.
Hey, Tia.
She said, hey, Tia. There's real folk out here who need real help. And the fact that people will be more reluctant to actual victims from giving that $1, $2, $3, $5, whatever, that might be, you know, food while that person is in that shelter, escaping a domestic violence circumstance. That might be school clothes or something for the kids or money for the laundromat. Because it turned a lot of people out. That's what people are saying. That's how they feel. It turned a whole lot of people off, man. And now real victims gonna be at the end of not getting the and it's like, damn, you can't have a conversation without it. Because if you talk like this, boy, I swear, in some people's eyes, you hate all black women. You hate all women. You a misogynist. You ain't worth a damn. Y'all, I don't have a pill. I'm not in any of those communities. I understand people when they make logical sense, and I disagree with you if you don't make logical sense. And those ain't the spaces that I dwell in. But it's like, damn, bro. Even the thing with Carly Russell, I had to humble myself because at first, it's not that I didn't think that something was fishy about it. It was like, I just don't know. And when the truth came out, guess what I said? Well, she lied. That's unfortunate. It's a bad look. People will be less likely or not as quick to believe real people in the future going forward. Same thing with this. I don't know why that's so hard or so offensive to some. And to some people, it really ain't offensive. To some people, they'll argue with the damn wind because it's blowing from this direction and not that direction. For some people, even serious subject matters and serious issues are nothing more than an opportunity to boost self and product and brand at all costs. I learned something from this. I really learned something from this. Let me see here. We're going to see in a minute, y'all. I guess it'll be downloaded here. I might have to let the YouTube people get the best of me because the next time this come up, if it's gonna play, I'm just gonna let it play till at least I get to one of the cuts I got in there. The off-grid trucker said, "What is a man would have stepped to that man that's supposed to hit that woman with a brick, and he got unalive. He got killed. He got out of here, not knowing the full story. Come to find out, the lady lied." That, to me, that don't seem or sound like too much to ask, honestly. Oh, vision preparedness coming on too, y'all. I think 8 on Thursdays is later. It's at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner, Odom's Homestead, and Vision Preparedness. Yes. But off-grid trucker, that's exactly what I'm saying, bro. And then people out here capping and caping like, yeah, I would have did. Bro, I don't step outside my door without thinking about, I'm going to make sure I do everything in my power to get back to this woman right here, to get home to the people I love. I used to be that kind of, had that fervor when I was younger where, yeah, I see her this, I see her that. I'm intervening. I'm good. Both my knees good. You know what I'm saying? Young athlete, barrel chested, big shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you. You feel invincible when you're young. You on top of everything. So you got like, when you got something to lose, you look at the world differently, in my opinion. You feel differently about the world, in my opinion. Let me see here real quick, y'all. Let me see here if it'll do it. It's up here again. I'm gonna see if it's gonna act right. All we do is cross our fingers, hope for the best.
Center of a viral video who claimed a man threw a brick at her head because she would not give him her phone number is now wanted by Houston police. This story got national attention after that woman live streamed what she claimed was the aftermath on Instagram and started a GoFundMe. Only KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is talking with the prosecutor on this case tonight. He joins us live near the Galleria with the latest. Bryce.
Daniela, Houston police got called to this street in September, and when they arrived, the woman seen in that viral video told them that an Uber driver threw a brick at her head and then tried to kidnap her. But tonight, she has become the focus of this criminal investigation because Houston police say the surveillance footage captured by cameras on this street doesn't match her story.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watched.
This video with more than 1 million likes on the Shade Room's Instagram page captured the moments after what appeared to be a brutal attack in West Houston.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
The woman is 33-year-old Roda Osman.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
Seen here in tears in a hospital gown.
She told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick after she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
No, that was not verified.
Harris County prosecutor Keith Houston says surveillance videos from that early September morning show Osman hitting a man first.
So she's the one she was the aggressor.
She was the aggressor, yes.
And it was a water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
According to court documents, she asked someone else to launch this GoFundMe for her recovery, raising more than $42,000. But as the story went viral, a blogger on TikTok called police, alerting them to this 2020 GoFundMe, which claimed a vicious assault by a security guard in Minneapolis.
Detective Thornton verified with Minneapolis police that there was no assault done at that time. It was completely fictional.
Prosecutors allege theft by deception and believe she would have received all that money had the campaign not been shut down.
The violence that I have suffered since September 3rd is just unbelievable. I can't even believe I'm here. They try to leave me for dead.
In an Instagram story posted Wednesday, Osman addressed those who have doubted her.
I actually have things going on in my life. I actually have real ways to make money. I don't have to get a GoFundMe for money. I actually can earn income because I'm actually educated and I actually am talented.
And tonight, a spokesperson for GoFundMe telling KPRC2 GoFundMe has zero tolerance for the misuse of our platform. The fundraiser has been removed from the platform. All donors have been refunded, and Roda Osman has been banned from using the platform for any future fundraisers. Osman did not respond when I reached out to her on Instagram this evening. Tonight, she is wanted here in Harris County on that theft charge. Anyone with information on her whereabouts can report that to Houston Police. We're live near the Galleria. I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.
All right, Bryce, thank you. Let's shift.
I'm going to stop right there. Maybe it'll play the next part real quick. So we can keep it pushing. But why is this up here? I don't know why this. Okay. You know, even as all of this information trickled out over the days and the weeks, right? There were a lot of people who really still didn't care. They didn't give a damn. They stood 10 toes down. Excuse me. Even to this day, believe all women, protect black women, which I do on a daily basis. Hell, it's just my family. You realize I'm a random to you. If I ain't never met you in person, we ain't never met in real life, why in the hell would you believe what I say unless you witnessed it unfold? I don't think that's unreasonable. I don't think that's too much to ask, which makes me believe that some of these people who pushing hard, man, I'm telling y'all, among us, in my opinion. The folks who oftentimes have the loudest voices, and of course, now that some of these people being confronted, I have literally seen, and I would never put them on my platform to elevate them, because I've literally seen some of the biggest critics of men, and especially black men, now that it's starting to unfold and come out and unravel, said, so what? So what if she did lie? You literally picking the goalpost up and moving that sun gun well over there. So at first, your whole argument, everything about everything you had to say was centered on this woman being assaulted by a man with a brick because she refused to give him her phone number. Men don't know how to control themselves. Men can't accept being turned down. Men can't this. Y'all just ain't ish. None of you. And now that it's coming out to be the exact opposite and a lie, well, so what? So what if she did? So what if she did? Like, that still doesn't change the fact that X. That still doesn't change the fact that Y. That still don't change the fact that Z. I do hope that everybody listening realize, in my opinion, this is a circumstance that ain't never gonna change. It ain't never gonna change. It ain't never going away. Not in social media spaces, which, hell, in 2024, it's hard to define how much of the reality we live in is not so embedded and deeply immersed with the social media world that, hell, how you know? I'm man, let me see if this other part gonna play, y'all. So we can I'm gonna get over there and check my fam out.
Here on the Factor on since
it ain't gonna do it. It's stuck again. It'll only play so much. It'll only play so much. Oh my God. Y'all, this right here, this dude, he actually making an apology. This is Click out of Houston. It's Fox 24 News, 26 News. When I say the first segment of this, y'all can go research that and look that up on your own. This brother, who I usually respect and follow, I mean, hell, I'm listening to him, for news back home in H-Town and in East Texas or whatever. I'm keeping this somebody I done kept up with for years. I was shocked at the way people just came out, like, just believing this in its entirety, which at first glance seemed like a good thing, but they was wrong. Apologies are being made to some, by some, and others are just standing their ground, and that's cool too. I want us to understand the fact that there will forever be people out there in this world who will use everything they can use, every situation, circumstance to push or boost whatever kind of agenda they have versus giving a damn about the truth or who they hurt along the way. Oh, well, Psalm, you said it, not me. This coming from a woman. Psalm said all that stuff they trying to say against men is because they don't want men to be real men anymore. That's coming from a woman. I didn't say it. That's coming from a woman. I don't disagree with her. I know from as y'all say I'm young, we young in some of y'all eyes. Hell, me and April old school as hell with it in a lot of ways. Yet I'm completely egalitarian within my marriage. It's certain stuff my wife ain't finna take out no damn trash.
Sure ain't.
She not finna, you know what I'm saying? She'll take care of her own bugs and spiders and this and that and everything ain't like, you know what I'm saying? She ain't a damsel in distress in every situation. But at the same time, as a man, it's just some stuff I don't want her to do. And she ain't got no problem with it. She'll tell me in my face, that man work. You go do that. People don't live like that no more. People don't agree with that ideology. We're equal in love. We equal in blessings. We equal in our faith. But I don't want or need my wife to be as big and as strong as me. I don't want her to have my mindset. I don't want her to have my mentality. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I love her being the soft, lovable woman that she is. That's a damn turnoff to a large swath of society. Did I speak? I hope I spoke. Hey, Bud Files, what's going on, family? Oh, I seen y'all the other day, Bud Files. Y'all found it. Bud Files be doing these little scavenger hunts out there and stuff, y'all. Yeah, I seen y'all over on the TikTok machine. I got, what time is it? Let me get my, hold on. I'm gonna go a couple more minutes, y'all, and try to. Matter of fact, I want to get this video set up right, where it's actually acting right, recording right, doing everything right, so we won't keep freezing up and skipping like how it's doing right now. So this is what I'm gonna do, family. Miss Shirley OG Gardner is on. If everybody in here can slide on over, show Miss Shirley some love while I try to get this stuff re-downloaded and hopefully it sticks. I don't know what the problem is, but we're gonna do it again. I'm gonna come back for a part 2. I'm gonna name this part 1. I'm gonna try to get everything I need to get done. Let me take this down. I'm gonna go get everything I need to get done, and I'm gonna be listening at Miss Shirley and trying to watch. I'm gonna be listening at Odom's and Vision and trying to watch, and I'm gonna come back for a part 2, probably about 10 or so tonight. If I can't get to it tonight, it'll be tomorrow, because I can't stand all this stopping and skipping and hopping and hipping. So y'all, let's do an African Dreaming raid over to Miss Shirley and show her some love. Tell her we sent you. Hey, Tamika Davis, I ain't even know you was in here. Tamika, we finna go, baby. We finna go over to Miss Shirley, and this gonna be a part 1, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do part 2, and do that about 10 o'clock tonight, Central Standard Time. And if y'all don't see it, if I don't make a thumbnail for it, then hell, it'll be tomorrow or out Saturday or something, because tomorrow we got Friday Fave. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Everybody, please, if you don't mind, man, hit that like button on the way out. Go show Miss Shirley OG Gardner some love, because that's what I'm finna do while I get some other stuff done. I'm gonna be listening at her and trying to participate in the chat. Vision Preparedness and Odom's tonight, y'all. So all right, family, I'm gonna see y'all on the other side, and we'll come back for part 2 of why this conversation is so important.